Good morning, good afternoon, and happy holiday to each and every one of you who are viewing. And this is 2A Radio. 2A Radio is an African Action Network radio and television station. We are broadcasting from Pennsylvania and to Liberia and the rest of the world. Wherever you are listening to this station, we say you are welcome, and we hope that the holiday celebration is going well with you. Having said that, today is another edition of 2A Radio Inside Liberia. Today we have decided to look at a specific situation inside Liberia, and that has to do with AD Camp in Bomi County. That is the Mano Oil Company, or the Mano Oil Plantation Company, that decided to relocate a group of citizens. And in that process, a group of Liberians were asked to leave a set of buildings or a camp. And that camp has been abandoned while the people were asked to leave. In fact, the housing units were on roof. As a result of that, the people are now worried about worsening living situation in that part of Liberia. We want to take a critical look this morning about the Mano Oil Company and how government sees their citizens when situations like this unfold. So right now we bring you a live view of the AD camp so that you can see why you follow the discussion. This is the buildings.
Folks, this is 2A Radio TV live in AD camp, one of the camps in the Mano Oil Palm Plantations. And as you can see, the kind of houses have been, the roofings have been removed from on top of it. And you can see it for yourself. This live video, if you are there in the dashboard following us on this online TV, this is AD camps. This is how the companies behave to citizens within Bomi County, precisely in the Senga district, where the company is seated and they have all of their logistics, and citizens are no longer living here. So this is the area where the citizens were here before, contractors also were here, people were here living their life. As you can see down, they are no longer there again. You can see all of the houses' roof have been removed from on top of it, and you can see, and this is AD camp, and one of the camps built by BS Gurish days. This particular camp was not built by them, and then telling the people to leave the area without any rehabilitations going on there and the relocations. And now today people are now all on the feet or around looking for sleeping dwelling area. But this is it. You can see for yourself. I can see the video. These are all building that people were living in before, and this is it. And let me just move on to some of those. You can see in there, no one's living here now, and people have moved and they are now on their feet. They are no longer, some of them have been redundant from the companies, and most of them have been, finding dwelling area. They are now renting, and the companies intentionally do this to sabotage the citizens of Bomi County. And so, and the lawmakers are also here. Well, we didn't know what their reaction since the incident occurred. I don't know what is happening to them, but what happened here is that this is an area where in AD camp, it's called AD camp. Yes, so many citizens who are here, they are all contractors. You know, most of them are contractors and some of them are employees. But recent times, no one is here now. So you can see, for us, these are houses that was built, and according to reliable source, some of them told me that the company sent them because they were like adamant to move, because the company told them to move this area, to move from this area, relocate themselves by themselves without any interventions of them. So, and they were like adamant. So in that light, they sent their workers to remove the roofings from all the buildings so that they can leave that area. But then the people is no longer living here again. But there's an old area where citizens were
Okay. We thought to bring you this live video. You see those stretchers? They are still intact, but stretchers were built by B.F. Goodrich, the plantation company at the time, and Liberians, group of Liberians were living in those housing units. You have a new company that has been given concession, meaning the Liberian government has signed a concession agreement with the Mano oil plantation company. Now they get on the ground and ask the people to relocate themselves without any relocation plan. So the agreement that the Liberian government signed with the Mano oil company, what was in that agreement for the Liberian people, for those who work for the company or for those who were in the concession area, like this housing unit you are looking at? It is expected that when a concession agreement is entered, the most important aspect of that agreement should be the welfare or the well-being of the people, the community that the company is going to be operating in. Now you see for yourself these housing units. Those structures are still solid. They are still, all you need to do is probably put the roofing and then probably put furniture in there, pin that place. You could have Liberians living in there. But those people now are in the communities trying to find a place to live. We think that's cruelty. We think that should be a concern for legislators of Bomi County, senators of Bomi County, superintendent of Bomi County. The county officials should be more concerned about this kind of a situation. Can they see the kind of a situation? Is it all right for them? The purpose of a government is to govern the people well. So this video, we thought to emphasize it this morning, so those of you senators, representatives, county officials can see what is going on. In fact, the Mano oil company itself should be able to see this kind of a treatment. Probably the manager is not aware, or if he's aware, we bring it. I mean, we just want to emphasize this morning so that every one of you who are in authority, even the president of Liberia, can see this now and see whether he has a voice or he can add his voice on this kind of a treatment. You drove the people from the place, and then you have not reconditioned those housing units. You have grass, and the place is now in the bush. Is that what you wanted as a company? And Liberian officials are sitting right there and seeing this kind of situation. Is that okay? We think it's time that the welfare of the people should be prioritized. The Mano oil company must be made to recondition those housing units, and if necessary, to add more units. Because I don't have the concession agreement with me here, but I think on the paper, there's probably provisions in that agreement that said the people welfare will be considered. So if the housing unit, you wanted the people to move, and then you send people, that was the first attempt that you did. You send people to unroof the buildings, the housing units. And after that, you abandon those units. Those units will be sooner or later, I mean, it's going to be like a forest land. Like the Mano River, the National Iron Ore Company that once existed in Kidman County. Those places where some of us went to school is now a total forest. Sometimes you wonder what is going on. Whether you have thinking people that are overseeing the affair of a nation. Some of us, when we were growing up, the things that we saw, when we see it happening differently, it makes you to wonder whether Liberia is progressing or retrogressing. You see, housing unit that can take few dollars to condition. You have a company that instructed the people to move, and the people left either by force. They left those buildings. Now, the company now, the purpose for which you wanted the people to move, I mean, there should have been relocation plans. It's not late. The government can still ask what is happening or what has happened. We intend to follow up this development, and we thought to bring this just a short information this morning on Inside Liberia. We hope to relook at the situation again. We will send our correspondent to see whether he can talk to the management of the Mano Oil Company or to talk with senators and representatives. We want to know what is happening with this situation, and we will do all that we can to go to the bottom of this matter. Once again, this is 2A Radio. This is Inside Liberia. And we thought to emphasize the relocation or the recondition of the Mano Oil Company, that AD camp where Liberians were residing, and for some reason they were asked to move, and they left that camp, and the camp is now like turning to a forest, and we think that is unacceptable. And those of you who are senators, representatives of Bomi County, even the superintendent, we have development superintendent. What is he developing? What is he overseeing? What is he looking at? So if you are a development superintendent in Bomi County and you see those, because it's not in hidden, these are public information. I'm in the state, I get the information. So you are development superintendent, you have budget that help you to facilitate your working. You should be more concerned of this. If you haven't heard it, we bring it to your attention. I will send the correspondent to the development superintendent, the superintendent, the proper superintendent, legislators. We will get to you people and see what is happening over there. If there was a relocation plan, what has happened? If there was a reconstruction plan, what has happened? And that we'll be glad that we all can help those Liberians who are now looking all around for a sleeping place. If you have your mansion to sleep in, let these poor people have an opportunity to survive, to live. And once again, this is 2A Radio. We just thought to bring you this short video. Until next time, join us. We'll be here with a new edition of 2A Radio. Have a pleasant and wonderful holidays. Thank you so much for joining us.